welcome to another weekly analysis on NQ. Today is Saturday, October 29th. We're looking into the week of October 31st. I'll start with the NQ and 10-year note comparison. It's a pretty straightforward comparison. As you can see, once the 10-year note starts going up, that means when the Fed starts increasing or a hike in the interest rate on the 10-year, it becomes difficult to borrow money. Most of the tech companies, are borrowing money to grow their companies, to have growth, and that makes it difficult to borrow the money, and hence NQ starts falling. What we've seen here that the 10-year note broke a very good support 40, and the next support level is 35, and hence I'm assuming NQ, which looks like it is consolidating the sideways, is going to break out of this consolidation, and we're going to put good resistance level at 11,720. Just looking for that. And let's go ahead and confirm all of this by doing some simple technical analysis. So let's start with a simple grid, and let's look at not ES but at NQ. As you can see, that definitely is a very good resistance. I want to make sure that I have extended hours on, and that's definitely a very strong resistance. We have sold off from that area once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. I take my word back. I don't think it will be a strong resistance anymore. There will be not many sell orders still there, but we'll face some resistance there, and the price stays at that level. That means buyers are pretty much consuming any sell orders, and we should see us breaking through that resistance. What is the immediate support on the daily? And we'll go and confirm all of this. Sorry, we are in an hourly. We'll go and confirm all of this in the daily and weekly. So let's put support at 11,515, and if that's broken, we are looking at a support area. I would say this would be a good support area, 11,318, something like that. And then let's actually dive more into a larger time frame to figure this out at a broader level. Okay, looking at this time frame, if we draw some trend lines, that's a good trend line there, and that brings our resistance at this area. You can see that was resistance, support, went out, came down, again bounced up, and then had to break through that resistance, that support, which now becomes a resistance. So 11,977 also confirms with this trend line here. Now we are in an uptrend, so this uptrend is as simple as that on a weekly basis, and we had this uptrend. So let me draw a channel here, which we broke out of, and we never tested that, and then we had this downtrend. So let's ignore this channel completely, and I will remove these two drawings. I'm still going to keep those levels there, and remove this one here, and draw a channel here. Right there. Now if we do the channel, you can see 11,977. So 12,000 is definitely a solid, a very solid resistance area. So I would definitely try along with confirmation at 11,700 area, shooting for the 12,000. And if we break out of that, then we are breaking out of this smaller, I would say, downtrend, and we would like to go long here, targeting, this is a shoulder here and this is a head, so that would be another area. So targeting 12,240. Those would be my immediate levels for NQ. One thing that I wanted to bring up with NQ is how the volume profile looks. So let's actually do that. And we will add a volume profile. And we don't want to be at the chart. We can leave it at the chart level. So let's do that and move to a, rather than a weekly, we'll move to a 1 year daily. So this is not very clear, so I will remove all the levels and everything. As you can see here, on a yearly volume profile on a daily chart, so that means we have accumulated by daily volume, the point of control is at a very crucial level. We are right at that point of control and we are breaking out of this. So 11,520 is a very strong, I'd say a very strong support area. And if we do retest here, I'll try to take a long, and then, yeah, as I pointed out the levels before, try to take profit at those levels. Looking at the trend here, this was the bearish trend and we moved sideways. We spiked out, we moved sideways, so that is consolidation. Hence we are, if we break 11,700, definitely a very strong signal to take along and target based on those levels that I just drew on a weekly basis. One point to be taken is that next week is going to be FOMC week, so I would tend to either not trade at all or trade very sparingly. And on the day of FOMC day, I would pretty much not trade at all or just trade before the minutes are announced. And Monday and Tuesday, I think Wednesday is the FOMC week. Yes, FOMC announcement is Wednesday. So Monday and Tuesday, pretty much I am thinking the market is not going to move. And if it moves, I'll be trading 1/3 of my size and taking quick profits. So going into next week, most probably I will not be getting into a weekly trade and will be doing intraday trades and not trade on Wednesday, and most probably will start my trading starting from November 3rd, that is the Thursday. As always, thank you for listening. Keep your stop losses tight, your losses small, and your profit at large. Thanks and have a great trading week.